I'm Julie Chin. Here's some stories making headlines on 2 News Oklahoma. We're learning more this morning about a robbery that ended with police shooting and killing a suspect that pulled a gun on them. Officers say the suspect robbed a man at gunpoint Friday outside PLS check cashers near Pine and Lewis. Police say the suspect rode off on a bike and tried to rob someone else. The Tulsa police helicopter found the suspect nearby and led officers on the ground to him. Police say they pulled out a pistol after he ignored their commands. 3 officers shot him, then performed first aid until medics arrived. He died at the hospital around midnight. Officers involved in the shooting are on administrative leave during the investigation. According to police reports, those officers were taking defensive action when they fired shots at the suspect. Looking ahead, Monday marks the start of the 2022 legislative session. State lawmakers have already been busy at work. Nearly 1,500 House bills, 18 House joint resolutions, and 2 House concurrent resolutions have been filed. More than 1,600 House bills and another 45 House joint resolutions that didn't pass last year are eligible to be introduced during the upcoming session. And Governor Kevin Stitt's State of the State address will kick off the new session tomorrow. He'll deliver the speech from the House chamber around noon. This will be the governor's final State of the State address to his first term. He's expected to touch on education and tax reform. We will, of course, keep you posted on his speech on air and online at KJRH.com. Now here's meteorologist Emma Landeros with a look at your Sunday forecast.
Well, temperatures all across Green Country are going to stay below normal for the most part. Just expect a very similar day to what we saw yesterday. 49 as a high here in Tulsa, 48 in Okmulgee, 50 in McAllister. Just seeing that mix of 50s and 40s, but we're continuing to track just a nice warming trend on the way. We'll start off your work week in those 50s, and then by Tuesday, we're already going to be in the mid 60s. That's right, 60s back in our forecast. Continuing to track that out in the next few days. We'll be in the upper 60s by Friday before another front arrives Friday into Saturday. That's going to bring a few changes in our forecast by the end of the weekend.